Boss Talk Podcast by Jboss Entertainment.
Welcome to the Jboss Ent podcast called Boss Talk. Your host, your CEO, Jboss, Decon Doneem, man. You already know what's going on. We're going to get into a lot. Politics, music, the culture, merchandise, videos, showcases. We're getting into everything, man. So make sure y'all stay in tune with us here at Boss Talk.
Yo, this is Jboss here at you. Stay tuned tonight. We got Cuban Link going to be stopping by. Talk about a little bit of what he's doing and some of the music he's going to be putting out. What we're doing together as Jboss Ent as a whole. Maybe give you a little sneak peek of whatever we're going to be doing in the future. But like I said, it's going to be a lot of exciting things happening. And one of the things I want to talk about is the Romans 12:19 project. Basically, Jboss Ent is it's under the whole Romans 12:19 project, everything we do, because, we believe in God, and we're winning because we with God. We're going to talk about where we come from. Everybody has a different story. We're going to keep it, 100 in here. We talk about it. We're going to brag about it. We're just going to tell our stories and give a platform for people to bring their art out. And, they can use this platform. That's what my goal is, to use this platform to show anybody wants to show their side of hip hop. We're here for all the art of hip hop and other music also, and like we said, all sorts of genres of entertainment and that. And we're here to talk about our merch that we have to offer, and I don't know, talk a little bit more about the hats and what else we have to offer there.
And make sure y'all go tap into that new New York-ish by Cuban Link on YouTube. The official video's out now on the Jboss Ent. Make sure y'all go check out that Back to the Wall. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like we really trying to really bring this to another stratosphere for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go check that out. Go subscribe to the channel. Go like, go comment, man. Share your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's greatly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So we can keep the train rocking for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have guests. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have performances, man. Jboss Ent, man. We here now, man. And we just letting y'all know, man. Tap in with us. Support. We gonna show that love and support back. We got a lot of things coming. Raffles. You know what I'm saying? For the first 1,000 subscribers to the channel. We doing raffles. Well, we already crossed that threshold, but once we get to like the next thousand subscriber threshold, we're gonna be doing raffles and giveaways and things like that. So make sure y'all just stay in tune with us, man. Hit that subscribe button so y'all don't miss nothing. You know what I mean? Everything right there for you. Soon as the notification come in, y'all come to Jboss. You know what I mean? Get your entertainment, man. This is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? We really for the people. That's really what this what this podcast is about. It's about giving back to the people. You got artists that get out here, they make a living for themselves, they make a way for themselves, and then, they don't really focus on, what the people want, the wants and the necessities of the people. So we just giving back to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Making a way for them. When I was younger and I was coming up and I was watching the OGs, you know what I'm saying, like Jboss and people of that nature, I was always wondering like what I could do to contribute to where I could get in and I could, start bubbling and doing my thing. Well, this is where it starts. It starts at, platforms like this where you can come and you can get this content and, just bounce ideas off each other and, make it work for the better. You know what I'm saying? So
That's exactly right. So, like I said, Jboss is here for for the people. We love our fans and our followers. Right now we're working on a lot of Cuban Link projects. He's, if anybody knows hip hop, they know Cuban, and that's what this is about right here today. We're going to introduce him with Jboss Ent, which we put out a couple of videos, like he said. We got another one coming anytime now. It's going to be popping. Hopefully this week will be released at some point. I don't know exact day, but It's coming though, but it's gonna be official. You like the first two, you're gonna love this one. So anybody that loves Cuban, you're gonna love this video. Is gonna love this song. So I'm gonna hold up and let Mert introduce Cuban and cut from there.
Yeah, we back.
Just
Got Cuban Link in the building.
what up, baby? What up, baby?
Jboss.
That's what's up.
Decon.
Yeah, what's up,
What's up, baby?
How you?
Ain't nothing. Just chilling like I'm feeling. No penicillin, ready and willing. How you feeling?
Cuban Link.
What's up, baby?
So talk about a little bit about what you doing, man.
Oh, man, what we doing? We're doing a lot of things, man. You know, I'm doing my COK thing. Been doing it for a minute. You know, it ain't come to provision because, you know, a lot of things been going on. But, you know, main factor is, you know, getting with the right team. So right now, you know, we combine the forces, Jboss Entertainment, CLK Entertainment, and, you know, we're making it, besides, you know, that's being my boy right here for years, and him believing in my music for years, and listening and also seeing the struggle, you know what I'm saying? He decided, you know what I'm saying, to add his 2 cents in the business side, so we here, and we're going to make that dollar really happen, you know what I'm saying, and really make it special for y'all. Because at the end of the day, it's about us packing it up, the actual ingredients, and the present to give y'all in the right form, you know what I'm saying? That's visual, that's you know, audio, and put it together, you know what I'm saying? Give you merchandise. You see the merchandise up here, you know what I'm saying? You see the team behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Decon working the cameras and doing what he does, you know what I'm saying? And watch City Boys, man. That's what we doing.
That's it, man. So I talked about a little bit. Tell us about the upcoming project you have with TA a little bit.
Oh yeah. And you can see right here, man, you can zoom in, you already see that crack bottle. You see who's in that crack bottle, you know what I'm saying? It's Joey Caps in there, you know, for a reason. You know, and the song, that's basically what it entails. You know, TA's going, he's going through what he's going through with that man on his own, 16 years of his life. You know, so me, you already know my story. It's been told. You know, and it's a repetitive story. You know what I'm saying? And this time, you know, TA, you know, he's a young boy that came up. I seen him from a distance. I didn't actually know who he was until later on in life when he was falling out with Joe. And I heard that story. And the reason I told my story is to keep the young artists also on point. You know what I'm saying? To when you do get in this business, you got to be careful who you get in bed with, and you got to be on point with the business part of it. You know what I'm saying? The whole show business is not just, you know, talent. It's 10%, like they say, 90% business. So, you know, that situation with him, like when you're in the terror squad, you know, but I can speak for myself. You know, that wasn't just a business team for me. That was also kind of family. You know, we came up through it. Uh, Me, Pun, Triple Six. You know, we came through that avenue, and it was like a block thing. It was a crew thing. It was a Latino thing. It was a hip hop thing. So it was something that we was building together. So it hit me a little harder. You know what I'm saying? When they try to rob you of your merits of things you've done, talents like that. But it's my fault. I take accountability for that. Like I said, preaching. 90% of it is business. You know, we put the family thing ahead of everything, and you know, we went in there blind. Uh, but you know, like I said, learned that lesson when I spoke out was to prevent other artists to get in situations like I did and go through what I've been through. And you know, here goes the TA situation. You know, saying he do have a law suit against, you know, that man, the Joe guy, and they're going through what they're doing. But I felt like, you know, when I heard TA, it was like, yo, that young man is nice, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a dope artist. And, you know, he reached out to me and we did a song together. And it's called Hit the Road Crack. And, you know, we went back to New York, of course. You know, New York City's where we at, baby. And, you know, I went back and we shot the video. Should be coming out soon. So Hit the Road Crack featuring Cuban Link, TA, the legend. Y'all gonna check that out real soon. And of course, it's gonna be premiered out here too. Jboss Entertainment. We collab with everybody. We're doing what New York should have been doing a long time ago, man. You know what I'm saying? Feed off each other and give each other's backs so we can, you know what I'm saying, move forward and bring the team together as each other's crutches. That's always been the motto.
Now, both love here, yo. There's a family here.
And you definitely took the words out of my mouth when in terms of, you know, because I was gonna definitely ask you like coming as far as you came and facing all that adversity, what kind of advice you have for like the younger audiences out there that was trying to break through and make a way in this industry? Like, what kind of incentive you could have like gave them? So I definitely concur with what you're saying and resonate with it, man, because you coming through all the adversity and getting to where you are now, your rollout right now is crazy, man. A lot of people won't give people their flowers, while they still can smell them, but I'm one of the people that's here to do it because your rollout, man, you want your New York ish went viral
Yeah,
in the cost of 7 days.
crazy. Crazy. You shot that too, man.
Yeah,
In the
man.
telly. I had that song already in
And
the
it was
stash,
crazy.
but
Rob,
I never did the visuals. So
something with the volume.
the volume good? You added this too. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
like, a lot of people won't admit, I'm gonna just start that over. A lot of people won't admit and give flowers when it's due, but Cuban Link, man, on a New York ish joint, it went viral in less than a week.
Crazy.
So that was crazy, It was shot by Decon Doneem TV, you feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know, I got my boy Rob Harris behind the scenes with me. He's a part of that conglomerate, and and we just doing what we do, man. And I wanna, like I said, commend this brother, man, because he been putting enormous amounts of work. You know what I'm saying? It's times where he's on us, man. You know what I'm saying? Get up, get motivated.
Good
You know what
luck,
I mean?
man.
It's time to work. You feel me? So
Praise God, I still got that energy with me. You know
you
what I'm saying?
feel me?
And if it's all it is
God bless. God
is
bless.
that energy that if it gets into you, you're gonna inspire me when I'm down. You know what I'm saying? When my vision ain't clear, that's what it is. That's my whole goal. That's my goal anyway. When I still get involved in that hip hop, I go back to when I was a little kid, that inspiration, and that's the thing about hip hop. You know what I'm saying? When it's clear and it's pure, it's about fun, man. It's about real. Besides being fun, though, it also has to be about you have to really you know put initiative into the work of it because, like I said, I messed up before making things is always fun. So always fun is like you lose part of the business part because you're having fun, so much fun, and we creating. You know what I'm saying? Because it's creating. That fun part is very important into creating. When we're making songs, we're making music for the world. But then you also have to throw the other hat on in the business side. So that's when the cameras is off. That's when the Cuban, you know, somebody say I got the whip. You know what I'm saying? Trying to whip it, shut up into what it's supposed to be. Because I've been through it. I know the actual, you know, levels that we got to go through, and but I think we skipping a lot of things. Anyway, you got the Cuban link here. Like I said, I feel like I could be a very great part. You know what I'm saying? To hurry up the whole process and get me where I need to be, especially that I'm coming out there this time around to prove a point lyrically and musically. You know what I'm saying? Of things that, of course, been taken away from me, little accolades that I've done, projects that I've done that I didn't get because of the business side, I didn't get my right credits on it. We definitely gonna put that flag in. I'm definitely gonna do that myself to let y'all see that. And I'm bringing the team with me, you know what I'm saying? And they got their own talent, and so they got their own voices, and we just respecting each other's voices, you know what I'm saying? Forming Voltron, once again.
Yo, Jboss Ent behind Cuban all the way. We love Cuban Link. Dope MC. And we, like I said, he's probably one of the best. Not the best, in my opinion, but that's besides the point. We all know.
That's my bro. That's my bro, too.
Yeah, for real.
It's hard to separate the business with the
but,
friendship because that love is there. But like I said before, the business. So,
but like I said, like we're gonna show the world what Cuban Link is. If you in hip hop, you know what Cuban Link is. If you a hater, you know he flows. His lyrics, they used to call himself lyrical assassin for a reason. But anyways, that's a little bit of what's going on. We have big plans. There's a lot coming. Just stay tuned. We're going to be doing a lot more podcasts. It's going to be coming at you slowly at first, we still working, and working on our building.
We under construction.
Under construction. It's coming. It's coming.
New video, Letter to Pun 2 coming.
Yeah, I want to see that one. That one I want to see.
Shot by Decon Doneem TV. Shot by 2020 Vision. Shout out to 2020 Vision, man.
Yeah, let me give you a little insight on the New York shit. Like, I'm on my New York shit. Like I said, I had that song for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It didn't get to bubble a lot because I didn't put no effort behind it. We just put in little things in there, put it in Spotify, but we didn't put a movement behind it. So now we check we have to check the temperature. So at the end of the day, Decon and JBoss was chilling, you know what I'm saying, having a great time at the Harris Hotel. And we was just there chilling on a night of us just getting to meeting each other. And I told him to get the cameras out, yo. And he asked me what I could do. I got a song, and I gave him a couple of songs to pick from. He said, yo, let's just shoot a video. And we shot it on freestyle. And you know, it did tremendous numbers. And that means the market is waiting for that Cuban Link. It's been waiting, and I know that, but we tapped into it. Now the team understand that. Now we gotta focus into that audience, focus into that demand, and give y'all nothing but the best, better quality, better, more timing, and most professionally. But thank y'all, the fans and those supporters that have been with me from the beginning, and welcome to the journey, the Jboss CLK Entertainment journey. You know what I'm saying? So we here, and I guarantee that we gonna give y'all what y'all want.
Just stay
That's what y'all
tuned.
need.
Mm-hmm.
You need that real hip hop. You know?
That's a fact, yo.
Just keep your eyes tuned, because eventually you're just going to be seeing more and more for us. So every day we're trying to put something out. Sometimes there might be a couple days in between, but stay tuned. It's going to be on a regular basis, because we got a team now. We're just building. The more we get built, the faster it's going to come, and you'll just see nothing but new content constantly. So stay tuned to Jboss Ent, YouTube, Instagram. We're still working on the Facebook. We got suspended on there for some financial stuff, but we're working on that.
And we're giving y'all the raw. There's transparency, as you can see. It's nobody rehearsed shit here. We just said, you know what? Let's tell the people what we on. Keep them, you know what I'm saying, in the loop. So to make, don't get like any thoughts that we stopped working or that we forgot about this part of things that making it happen. This is a major part of what we need to do in the future. And between the podcast, the music, the videos, the skits, you know what I'm saying, and many more content, Jboss Entertainment, the platform itself is gonna have what the COK platform won't have. As far as like we're gonna be working together, and it's gonna be one big thing that's going to impact the whole industry. That's how I feel about it. So be ready, be prepared, and about that. About motherfucking time.
About time.
You heard?
About time.
Your boy Cuban.
Peace. We out.